Good morning. Imagine you're in the water. Maybe you're on your boogie board, surfboard, or maybe you're just swimming in the ocean and you see the fin of the biggest challenge of your industry break the water and coming towards you. Are you ready to stand up as the expert to save the day? Dun 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 dun. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways that your book could be your lifeboat that lifts you up as the expert. And it's all inspired by the famous film Jaws. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write, publish, and market client attracting books. And this is a quirky Friday. So, of course, it's inspired by something in television, the film, or literature. And today's inspiration is Jaws, because maybe you need a bigger boat. So, tip number one, spot the shark in the water. Now, you can't save people from sharks if you don't know what the sharks are, right? So, identify your niche's biggest problems, and you can write your book around that. And how to not just what the problem is, but how to solve it. How do you solve your industry's biggest problem? So, for example, one of the biggest problems I see in the publishing world is that s- like, of every 100 people who raise their hand and say, I want to be an author, only 1%, only one of those 100 will actually publish a book. Now, I think the drop off from I want to write a book to idea is the steepest. And that's because a lot of people either have no idea what to write their book about, or it was just a little fantasy they don't care about. They've got other things they want to deal with, and that's fine. But that still leaves a fair amount of people. I think the steepest one is, I think it's 35% at the first part. But that still leaves like 70 some odd percent of people who start their book but don't finish. Well, I'm on a mission to stop that, to increase the number of people to make it to the finish line. And that's why I use a lot of fun stuff and gamification in my program so I can help pull people along the journey, keep them motivated and having fun. Because writing a book, all right, if not done in these ways, can be a little tedious, but it also can be a whole lot of fun. And so that's what I do. I make writing a book fun because I saw this particular need in the market. What's your big shark fin in your industry, and how do you solve it? Tip number 2, be the sheriff who steps up. Now, in the movie, Sheriff Brody isn't a shark expert, so he brings in the shark experts because no one's listening to him. So he brings in the experts, and they go out in the ocean, and that's when they see a big shark, and they're like, "I think we're gonna need a bigger boat." Well, you need to be your Sheriff Brody. The part because I don't see other people in my industry stepping up and making writing a book fun. So I am my Sheriff Brody. I'm stepping up and doing it. What where can you be the Sheriff Brody in your industry? Tip number 3, don't just tell people about the shark. Show them. So, yes, you don't want to always focus your marketing on the pain, but you do need to make people aware that there is a pain because humans are really good at denial. And I'm not talking about the river in Egypt. In Jaws, the shark isn't really terrifying until you see it. I mean, yeah, there's this big shark and you see people being pulled into the water and it's scary, but it's not until that moment when the big giant shark jumps up and almost eats half the boat that you're like, "Oh, oh, there's a shark here." So show your ideal clients their pain so they become because just like in AA, you have to name it. You have to be aware of it. You have to say, "Yes, I am a person who wants to write a book who's not writing it or whatever it is in your industry before you're going to do something about it. As long as whatever it is that you help your clients do remains a dream, stays a nebulous dream of maybe someday, it's never going to happen. You need to make it concrete, real, and then show them the solution. You're the solution, right? You're the solution. Ah, number 4, turn your book into your boat. So, the Orca, which was the name of the boat in Jaws, was the team's base of operations for confronting the shark. Now, yes, they did need a bigger boat, but you, if you use your book as sort of your base of operations, the thing that inspires what you do in your business, then you are better able to use your book to grow your business. That's why you want to write the right book. If you need help writing the right book, pick up my book. It all starts with an idea on Amazon. It's a Kindle book, and that will help you. I also have programs that all my programs start from there because there's no point in writing the wrong book. I want you to write the right book because only the right book will help you reach your goals. What is that for you in your industry? What are people doing that is not the right thing? They need to do the right thing in order to get the results they want. Your book should help them identify, oh, I've been doing the wrong thing. I need to do this other thing that's right. And 5, build your crew. Brody brought in Hooper, the scientist, and Quint, the expert fisherman, to help. Writing a book is not something you can 100% do on your own. You're going to need help. Now, some people can do the writing part on their own. They don't need a book mentor. Most people do. So hire one. If you want to have fun while you're writing a book, I'm here to help. But beyond that, once the first draft is done, you still need people to help you. You need an editor, a proofreader, probably a book designer. And then, of course, you're going to need people to publish it because you're not going to be sitting there stitching pages together. That part of your team could be Amazon, could be Lulu, could be Ingram Spark. But you also have to know how to work with these people, how to find these people. That's usually where a book mentor can come in, or you can just do the research on the internet. It's up to you. How easy do you want your book journey to be? Again, so now bringing it back to you, who who is who is on the team that your ideal clients need to build? Help them identify those people. And yes, you are one of those people, of course, but you aren't like as no author is an island, no mentor is either. You have your expertise and that will help them build that part of their business, but maybe they need other things. Or maybe you're a video coach and you help them find videographers. Maybe you're a health coach and you help them find the right protein powders. Help them find their team as you build yours. Well, that's it for today's Coffee with Karma. I hope you had a fantastic New Year's and that I look forward to sharing more coffee with you in 2025. This is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.